Find potential drop across 3 ohm resistor. We will find for this as well as this. First, current will flow from positive terminal in the external circuit. So I will flow here, then here it will flow I1 and here I2. Now let us draw this circuit. This and this are in parallel. This and these are in parallel. So this we can convert it as 3 into 3 divided by 3 plus 3 is equal to 9 by 6 is equal to 3 by 2. R equivalent dash. See, both are in parallel because current is divided. 3 and 3 are 2 identical. Resistor, it means take any one resistor divided by number of resistor in series, in parallel, sorry. So this can be written as like this. This is R equivalent is equal to 3 by 2 ohm. So this we have split up. Now this will come like this, and 12 volt. 12 volt is applied potential difference. So I will go from here. So this is 5 ohm. So I will go here. Here also I will go. This also I will go because this is combination. Both the series resistors become single one, and then it has become a parallel. It has become a series resistor with 5 ohm. So R equivalent. Now we will find R equivalent. So for this R equivalent is equal to 5 plus 3 by 2, since both are in series. 5 plus 3 by 2 is equal to 10 plus 3, 13 by 2 ohm. So now the equivalent circuit is, we can take like this. R equivalent is equal to 13 by 2 ohm. Battery is connected here. Now what is it? Okay, this is 12 volt. So I is equal to voltage, applied voltage, and that is applied potential divided by R is equal to V, that is 12 divided by 13 by 2 is equal to 24 by 13. Current is in ampere. 24 by 13 is the current. So it means the current is flowing here is I. The same current is flowing here, I, and same for current is flowing here, but this is divided here. It is divided into I1 and I2. Up to here I1 is flowing in this circuit. This is equivalent to this 2. So it is divided here. So I we have calculated as I is equal to 24 by 13 ampere for I. Now again cross 3 ohm. So here 3 by 2, that is what is the current flowing through here, is equal to 24 by 13 ampere. Now it is divided. It means what? See, both are identical resistors. Identical resistor in parallel. In parallel, if it is identical resistor, the total net current will be half 24 by 13. Half will flow here, half will flow here. Therefore, we can call I1 is equal to 24 by 13 divided by half is equal to 48 by 13 ampere. Half of 24 by 13 is equal half of 24 by 13 into its half is equal to 12 by 13 ampere. 12 by 13 ampere. So here is 12 by 13, that is 24 half of 24 by 13 is equal to 12 by 13 ampere. Here also I2 is 12 by 13 ampere. 2 into 12 by 13 is equal to 24 by 13. Okay. Now I1 is calculated. Now what is asking? Potential drop across 3 ohm resistor. See what is the net potential. See now the R equivalent, this is 12 volt, and R equivalent is equal to 13 by 2 ohm. 13 by 2 ohm. Now we have to find out potential drop. Since both are in serial, this some voltage will drop here, and rest of the volt from the 12 volt will be appearing here as well as here, because these both are in parallel. What is current throw? Current throw, that is potential throw. Potential throw 5 ohm. 5 ohm. This is equal to current throw. Current throw is 24 by 13 is the current. Current into resistor is 5 is equal to 0. 120 by 13. 120 by 13. So V5 is equal to 120. Here the potential drop is 120 by 13 volt. Here 113 by volt. It means what is the left out volt? Left out volt is 120, 12 minus. So V across, suppose we take this point as A and B. A and B. So some voltage has dropped, that is 120 is dropped here. It means 12 volt minus 120 by 13 volt will be appearing here, and both are in parallel. Same voltage, whatever voltage is left out, it will appear here as well as it will appear here, because both are in parallel. So voltage across 3 ohm is equal to voltage. See, we can say applied voltage is equal to voltage across 5 ohm plus voltage across 3 ohm. Either this 3 ohm or this 3 ohm, because whatever left dropped here, the left will be appearing here, and it will appear here also, because of both are parallel. So we want to find out V in 3 ohm is equal to V minus V across 5 ohm. So V is equal to 12. V5, what is V5? V5 is equal to 120 by 13. 120 by 13. 120 by 13. So 12 into 13. 12 into 13. 6, 3, 12, 6, 5, 156. 156 minus 120 by 13. 160 minus 126 and 36 is equal to 36 by 13. So voltage across 3 ohm is equal to 36 by 13, that is 1. Okay. So voltage across 3 ohm is equal to 36 by 13 volt. Let us calculate voltage across this plus voltage across this, or voltage across this plus voltage across this is equal to net voltage of 12 volt. Voltage across this one, voltage, so net voltage is equal to voltage across 5 ohm. Voltage across 5 ohm, 5 ohm is equal to 120 by 13 plus voltage across either this or this. Voltage across and 36 by 13. 6 by 13 is equal to 6, 5, 1, 13, 1, 156 by 36. 156 by 13, 26 is equal to 12 volt. So it is confirmed that 120 by 13 voltage is dropping across this one. The remaining voltage is appearing here as well as appearing here, because both are parallel. So what is the voltage across this one? Voltage across 3 ohm is equal to 36 by 13. 13 volt, here also 36 by 13 volt, and the current is equal to I1. So the current is equal to I1, which is also current is equal to I1, which is also equal to I2, because whatever is current in the 24 by 13, out of this half will flow here, half will flow here, because this both are symmetrical. It will be sharing half of this here, half of this here. Find voltage across 6 ohm. It means this one. First we will draw this. This and these are parallel. So it means we can write parallel means what? 6 into 9 divided by 6 plus 9 is equal to R equivalent dash. 54 divided by 15. 54 divided by 15 with the R equivalent dash. So we can write it R equivalent dash is equal to 54 by 15 ohm and followed by 4 ohm, then followed by 2 ohm and the battery. Which is 20 volt. Now this and this parallel, we solid put it here, and now this all are in series. All are in series means we can say R equivalent for the series 2 plus 54 by 15 plus 4 is equal to 6 plus 54 by 15. So 6 into 50, this is 66 into 60 plus, all are in series 54 by 15. So R equivalent is equal to this. We can write it as 5 times 2 1 times 5 times into, if you divide by 3, 5 times, and 1 time 8 times, 18 by 5. So this will be 18 by 5. So 6 into 18, 30 plus 48, 30 plus 18, 48 divided by 5. 48 divided by 5. So the R equivalent is equal to 48 by 5. So R equivalent, we can write it as R equivalent is equal to 48 by 5 ohm. So R equivalent also we have calculated. Now the circuit is simplified now, and 20 volt is applied across this. 20 volt is applied across this. So we can find out the current. What is current? Current is equal to applied voltage by R equivalent is equal to 20 divided by 48 divided by 5 is equal to 100 divided by 48. So I, so what is the value of I? I is equal to, if you divide by 2, 24, 55, 50, 24, 50. 100 by 48 is equal to 50 by 24. 48, 50 by 24. Therefore, I, the current is flowing, I is flowing here. So, I is flowing here. Here, I1 will flow. Here, I2 will flow, because both are parallel. So, current is divided. Again, I1, I2 join together, and I will flow here. That I will come here. This is I. So, here, whatever I is flowing, so I, all are series. In series circuit, current is same. In parallel circuit, current is divided. So, this we have written 100 by 40, 100 by 48 is equal to, divide by 2, 50 by 24. I is equal to 50 by 24 ampere. We should not forget the unit of this one, 40 by 24. Now, see here, this is V1, this is V2. In series circuit, the voltage is divided. Now here is V1, and since this is parallel, here also V2, here also V2, here also V2, and here is the V3. So we know I also. So now we have to find out what is voltage across 6 ohm resistor. It means we should find V2. To find V2, what is V2? See, applied voltage is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3, because this and this all are in series, or we want to find out V2. V2 is equal to V minus V1 plus V3. So V minus, what is V1? Current across this V1. V1 is equal to I into R1, this one, plus same current is flowing here also, plus I into this resistor R2. So it's equal to V minus I, we can take it common out is, then R1 plus R2, that is 2 plus 4 is equal to V is equal to 20, applied voltage 20, I is equal to how much? I is equal to 50 by 24 into 6. This is 4 is equal to 20 minus, this is 4, 50 by 4, 50 divided by 4 is equal to 25 by 2, 25 by 2, or V2 is equal to 40 minus 25 by 2 is equal to 15 divided by 2 volt. It means here 15 divided by 2 volt is applied. Same voltage is also, because both are parallel, 15 by 2 volt is available here. Now here what is V1? V1 is equal to current through is I, 50 by 24 divided by 50 by 12. 50 by 12 is equal to 25 by 6. So V1 is equal to 25 by 6 volt. And what about V2? V2 is equal to, that is this one, V3 is equal to, what is the current through it? I. The current flowing through is I is equal to 50 by 24 into 4 is equal to 50 by 6 is equal to 25 by 3. So V1 and V3 is equal to 25 or 50 by 6 volt. We can write V3 is equal to 50 by 6 volt. Let us calculate let us find out our calculation is right or not. So now V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3, and V1 is equal to 25 by 6, V2 is equal to 50 by 6, and V is equal to 30. V is equal to 15 by 2. 15 by 2 we can convert it as 6 multiplied by 45. So is equal to 25 divided by 6, 25 plus 75, 75 plus 45, 0, 120, 120 divided by 6 is equal to 20 volt. So V is equal to 20 volt. Our calculation is right. Now, therefore, V across 6 ohm, that is top one, is equal to 15 by 2 volt. V across 9 ohm is equal to 15 by 2 volt. That is both are equal to V2